Where'd
to...
my Devour? It disappeared.
My Devour! It's broken!
Bro, what? Scammed. Didn't let me reset. Don't you dare do it again. Thank you. Sword, come
Let me
here.
figure out what I reset that to. Controls, keybinds.
Gotta get these last two.
Hey, so did you play Monster Hunter?
No.
Oh, gotcha.
I'll admit,
I honestly probably should work on this title.
I played the absolute, like, fuck out of World. And then a bunch of my friends from high school completely fucking killed the game for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've lost all fucking interest I've had in Monster Hunter, and it hurts because I like Monster Hunter. It's aesthetic, like, it's play, but, like...
Yeah, that group's kinda...
It's just fucking Josh, dude. It's just fucking Josh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, because it's literally, like, no matter what you do, Josh will never fucking admit that you've done good.
What was it that, like, you have to do the absolute top tier or you're garbage?
No, even if you do the top tier, he's just better.
Oh, okay. Is he the guy y'all were talking about, like, yesterday or the day before, where he says he's better than you at Monster Hunter?
Yeah.
Like, gotcha.
Because, the worst part is, like, they were all like, oh yeah, fucking, whatchamacallit. Hey, so you should probably switch your fucking weapon. You're not doing too good, right? And yet, the thing is on the hunt, I was, at the time when he said that, I was the only one who didn't die.
Mm.
And it was just because I wasn't doing, like, my top optimal damage and I was playing it fucking safe that it's like, I'm just, oh yeah, I'm just dog shit, you know? Damn, God forbid I'm using fucking longsword and I don't want to fucking jam my face into his face 24/7. And then I want to bait out some fucking parries so that I can, you know, make the monster not hit anybody.
Did you use, what's it called? The, longsword?
I used longsword, but after vigorous amounts of people fucking complaining at me, I had to completely switch weapons.
Oh. Pog.
Which hurts.
Yeah.
I enjoy
longsword. To?
I switched to dual blades.
I mean, that's not bad either, but it's also just
Yeah.
pick what you think is fun.
I only switched to dual blades because they're like constant damage and they're very fucking brain dead.
It is. You just swing your little swords at it the whole time.
Activate rage and mash.
Yeah, that's it. That's why I like Charge Blade, because there's a lot going on. I feel like I'm not just sitting there clicking.
Yeah. So I like longsword because I like kind of getting into those fights and being like, oh, the monster's gonna swing, and I try to like land my like parry, get my charge. I'm like, fuck yeah. It was fun, but you know, it's like fucking. They just play Monster Hunter to sweat, so God forbid I just want to have fun, lol.
Well, Asa, if you want to play Monster Hunter Rise with me when it comes out, I'll gladly play.
I'm gonna have it too.
And Alex is gonna
I'll probably get into it. Oh, hey, great. Alex doesn't fucking yell at me for being shit.
Alex is just vibes.
See, and here's my thing. I'll still say that unless it's like a really annoying mechanic that fucks everybody up, I don't tend to make the same mistake twice. Once I get hit by that fucking one shot, I'm gonna pay very fucking close attention to how that son of a bitch is moving. Ugh. Alright, let me fucking wing this.
We was talking about movement in Monster Hunter. Alright, how's that?
Yep.
I decided just to insect blade.
I haven't really fucked around with the movement, so I think, you know, it could be fun. I meant to fucking do something, and I just remembered.
Oh?
I had to go to the tower last night, because I've got an exotic engram just sitting in my postmaster that I never ran and grabbed. Because I got off last night, where, I got off with a joke, and I didn't want to have to boot the game back up to get an exotic engram and log off again, so I'm actually glad I remembered. But
null berries? Where'd they go? Yes, I see my stamina. Picked up null berries. What the heck?
Alright, what
Oh, they're
exotic
there.
here? Oh wow, Assassin's Cowl. Fucking exotic, I say, needs a serious fucking buff.
Real. I don't know what the
This
point
thing
of that exotic
fucking
exists.
sucks.
I'd rather use Aeon Swift.
Aeon Swift has gotten
Because
a better.
that's actually good now, is the thing.
Yep.
It's not just a meme.
Just need everyone to use it. That's all.
No, you only need one person.
Really?
Yeah, it's just one person equips it. They put on the mod, which when you finish champions, you get heavy ammo. It's goated. It's
Gotcha.
actually good for grandmasters, but you have to make sure that one person's pretty much finishing every champion heavy. That was close. Oh yeah, you guys want to attempt Grandmaster tonight?
Sure.
It's fucking
Elevated
corrupted.
cheese.
Are we doing the thing where we carry the ball all the way to fucking Shirochi?
That's the plan. I know if you leave it on the ground too long, you despawn, so one person has to babysit a ball.
I mean, I'm the resident hunter. Fuck, I'm gonna do. So, if y'all want to shoot shit, I'll hold my balls. Alright, I haven't heard any disagreement yet, so I think we're on the right track.
Okay, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. I'm fine. I'm fine. Hey, oh, look at that drag. Not me. I said look at the drag. Okay, I blew up the drag. But don't look at me.
Oh yeah, so Adam, we didn't get a chance to talk about it because Bryn was there the whole time. Holy fuck, dude. You should have been there earlier. Oh my god, no. Fucking, alright. Whatchamacallit. So, let me tell you how I got Bryn's brother's stats, alright? Because this is kind of funny. So, we were sitting in there, and then, fucking, whatchamacallit. Bryn's brother was like, oh yeah, there's nothing more cancerous in this game than Trials of Osiris. And I said, sounds like somebody has a negative KD. He goes, actually I don't. I'm like, oh, dead ass? And he's like, yeah, I don't. I actually have a positive KD. And I'm like, oh, dude, that's pretty fucking crazy. Holy fuck, wait. He doesn't. He thinks Trials is toxic and has a positive KD. Holy shit, he's the chosen one. He's the only one with a positive KD that thinks that Trials is fucking shit.
Trials is no.
I mean,
longer
okay,
shit.
that depends. It's very dependent. Okay, actually, my next words depend on if Control Point is still in Trials.
Okay, true.
It.
Actually, no, they made Control Point good now, Asa.
Yeah, it's always in the middle.
It's center map. It's center map, and it just rotates three points on center map.
It could be center left, or center right.
Oh, so it's just a lane as opposed to spawn camping. Okay,
Yeah,
no, that's
right.
okay. No, that's fine. I like that. Okay. It enforces not. It's Control Point's done right.
Yeah.
Not camp.
Yeah, it doesn't enforce camping in your fucking spawn like a fucking trog. All right, no, that's good. Okay, no, I think that's all right. But anyway, I was like, oh, dude, that's crazy, bro. You're positive? Yeah. I'm like, bro, what's your tag? I want to see those weapon stats, dog. He's like, oh, you know, and he just didn't fucking respond. And then he started saying something about fucking, like, hand cannons, and he's like, oh, yeah, Thorn is fucking cancer. And I'm like, huh? What do you mean? And then I was like, no, don't tell me you use fucking Ace of Spades. Do not fucking tell me you use Ace of Spades. He's like, I don't use Ace of Spades. I'm like, okay. Sure, but... You think Thorn's cancer. Not Ace of Spades or last word. You think Thorn is the problem.
Thorn is kind of bad, but not really. Like, not really.
I mean,
Thorn is a
when was the last time?
minor issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And that's what kind of got me, because I'm sitting here thinking, like, okay, think of every time you face a sweaty player, are they more likely using Thorn or Ace of Spades or last word? You know what I mean?
Yeah, last words, they use that a lot.
And Ace as well.
Especially controller last word.
Yeah,
Probably.
that's what I was thinking of.
And when it comes down to it, I haven't seen anybody use Thorn in, like, maybe a season. Thorn's not a very common weapon I see, right?
No, it's not common. It's good.
Yeah,
like,
it's good, but it's just, there's other weapons.
Better.
I don't want to use my exotic slot on it.
Yeah.
When I'm in love
And
with
then-
stuff like duality, which that's a new favorite right now, is duality and chaperone.
So either way, right? So he keeps talking, and he's just like, "Oh yeah, fucking, you know what I hate? Fucking those, fucking the absolute cancer, fucking Trials of Osiris." I'm like, okay, and he's like, you know, fucking, I hate being rushed by Titans that are using like, fucking one-eyed mask. I'm like, huh?
One-eyed mask hasn't even been in the meta that long.
Yeah,
Sounds
no,
like-
and that's what had me fucking backwards.
I know,
Yeah, no,
that's what I was
because-
gonna say. It sounds like he hasn't played in like a year. Or
No,
so.
Butters, no, hang up, Butters, I'll get to it. You'll understand very shortly
Okay.
everything he's saying. It's fucking retarded. So, I'm like, nobody's really been using fucking one-eyed mask. He's like, actually, people use it all the time. I'm like, I basically went into the lecture of why people don't use one-eyed mask and people use no backup plans. Because, you know, with... Well, hang on, I got the Dune Marchers afterwards. But I was just saying that no backup plans, I can choose when to proc it on my shield, as opposed to one-eyed, I can't.
Well,
It's just, and that's the big thing. And then I said, well, either way, there's no reason to not use Dune Marchers. It's just the best Titan exotic. There's no contest. It's so fucking...
Especially before 30th anniversary.
Yeah, it was so good. He's like, actually, you'd be surprised. And I'm like, yeah, I would be fucking surprised if somebody was using one-eyed mask. I really would. Like, using it at all.
It got nerfed pretty hard.
It got nerfed pretty hard, like, 2 seasons ago.
Right.
Or 2 years
a
ago.
while ago.
It was,
Yeah. 2
what was it? I think
expansions.
Season Arrivals Shadowkeep is when it got its final nerf.
Yeah.
Yeah, so either way, right? All that hits, and then I'm like, hey, bro, let me see those weapon stats and stuff like that. He's like, okay. And then, fucking, he's like, oh yeah, this is my tag and whatever, and he fucking goes with this. I open that motherfucker up. I see his season 15 KD is better than his overall, which in most cases, for most people, it is. But it's still an 0.54, bro. Positive KD, my ass. I'm sorry, dog. If you have a KD lower than 0.6, I don't think you get to talk about the Crucible meta. I just...
Wait, what was it?
0.54.
Oh no.
That was his season 15 trials KD. His overall was 0.50. So I mean, at least he's consistent. Yeah. And then there's me, you know, I have a 1.05 in season 15 trials, but my overall is 0.9.
Yeah.
Which is, I'd say 0.9 is a reasonably average KD. I know that you might be like, well, 1.0 obviously is the average, but like, even then, in the case where I'm playing a lot of trials, which is a competitive playlist, you half expect...
Right.
Not only just that, too, but like...
Where my KD was just shot up by 0.2?
I was gonna say, allow me, and Chris even said this as well. 80% of the time when we're doing trials matches, Adam's getting a lot of my kills because I do big damage and then Adam one-taps them. Because Because I was gonna say, I fucking literally what fucking happens is I get into a gunfight with a guy, I drop his fucking shields, he runs around the corner, Adim bounces an 8, he's dead. So really, where I'm kind of an assist king, I feel like my fucking win-loss is a little more important.
Bro, he was talking about raid and trying to take Brit into raid.
Homie has 5 fucking raid clears, dog. Like, no, there was something else he was fucking talking about at some
Is this
point.
a guy in this Discord?
No.
Oh.
He was talking about
Was he? Does he play
No,
a ton of
no.
Gambit?
No, he was talking about something before you fucking joined. It's worse. So I was testing him because I was trying to see how much of a conceited fucking douche he is. This is the shit that got me. I was talking to Avarice about lightning round, like when it was just the 3 of us trying to get it, and how lightning round was kind of a bitch, right? And then he was like, oh, no, this fucking guy goes, oh no, lightning round's really easy, and I'm like, with 2 people? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, on master, and he's like, yeah. And I'm like, you know, with the multiple element shields, the fucking insanely tanky enemies, that's easy. Yeah? What the fuck are you doing with the shields with 2 fucking people? Oh, you know, I can just shoot the weapons and whatever. Okay, well, if you don't have the weapons, oh, just use hard light. I'm like, you're gonna use your exotic slot on an auto rifle. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, you're talking out of your fucking ass. You have no fucking idea what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because if you drop your exotic,
the raid. 0 players has like 3 pieces of loot in the raid.
The shit that fucking got me is this kid wants to talk about fucking trials, 0 flawlesses. I always go against sweaty fucking players. Yeah, you go against people with a fucking 0.6 KD. Much higher than you could dream of fucking achieving.
Bro, it's impossible to win when there's 3 flawless players on the enemy team. I solo queued.
Yeah, you can solo queue now.
No, I solo queued to flawless.
Right. You can.
Better yet,
It's definitely possible. It might be difficult depending on who you match against, but it is possible. Absolutely.
And at the same time, too, fucking whatchamacallit.
You can just play freelance.
If you're doing really bad, skill-based matchmaking takes over. You're eventually just gonna play shitters.
Yep.
You sitting here being like, oh yeah, trials this, trials that, like, bitch, you literally, like... It's pain. That fucking kid. He left, and Chris was like, thank fucking God he's gone. Avarice wanted him to shut the fuck up, bro. Like, that's how bad it was.
Avarice is pretty chill.
Yeah. So even then, bro, it's like... God, I really wanted to hop into a private match of that fucking kid. And not in the way you fucking think, probably.
Definitely a PS4 player. 100%.
Oh, yeah. I'll still say it. I don't know what it is. What the fuck is it with the PlayStation players on Destiny just being fucking weird?
What's with PlayStation players and their egos?
I cleared that 1 raid. I'm good. I'm good now.
It's like, damn, bitch, we get you're poor, but fuck. PlayStation players. Oh, fucking God.
I would say they're having a hard time getting a new PlayStation, but Destiny's cross-platform now, so just get an Xbox.
Yeah, just get a Series S.
Yep, they're available.
They're available. They outsold the PS5 and PS4 this Black Friday.
And Sony's ramping down production of PS5.
For some reason.
It's because of the part shortage.
Oh yeah.
I think they're trying to get more out by like consolidating more parts. They're doing 1 million less next year. We'll see how many people actually get it, but I'm surprised Destiny's not on Switch.
Switch is a little bit too underpowered.
Is it?
Yeah. Like, my favorite game on the Switch is Xenoblade 2. Does not run well. At all. That thing struggles to stay at 720.
Is that what the? Is that what? Is it 720 or is the Switch native 1080?
Dock 1080, handheld 720.
That's right.
But there's a lot of adaptive resolution scaling. Oh god, I have some screenshots with resolutions just ass.
Yeah.
Like, I still think the Switch is super cool. I love it. But like, oh god.
Right.
It's far from
We're only
well
Can't deny the fundamental issues.
Yeah, no. It's why I want a Steam Deck so much. Because I love having it handheld. Just being able to take it on a bus. Perfect.
How many fucking of these, like, burdened by greed things do I need to be able to open the, dungeon?
60.
60?
Yeah, I just do 3 resets in the cave.
Yeah. It looks like it's just best maybe to clear out the cave, then kind of stay in there to clear out enemies from outside, have some cover, and then just throw Wither Horde at it and grenades.
Oh, I was
Maybe
gonna say,
it's-
I'm on Stasis Hunter. I'm just throwing out a super. That gives me 10. I grab the 10. I throw out another super.
Yep, you could do that too.
Yeah. I was just doing that with double bombs towards the end.
You got
Part 2. I need to get rid of my blues.
You've already killed him once. That's right.
Yep. Spare section got me, Asa.
That's what's gonna get me too. It's the VOG runs I need to do.
Spare section feels super inconsistent.
Yep. Esoteric did it with just sword.
Oh, is that what he did, the whole thing?
Yep.
I might just do that.
Pretty sure. Let me double check.
I think the big thing, too, with the Sparrow part is probably just gonna come a lot down to, like, just don't panic.
Yeah, but also the hardest part is your Sparrow getting shot, like,
Yeah.
and blown up, and then you're just dead.
Alright, entrance encounter. Easiest part's done. Adam, any, like, random weird tips I should know about the dungeon?
Nope. I told you the only one.
Oh no,
run
he
as
did.
normal?
He used his Sparrow. It's just he went back and forth between his Sparrow and
Okay, well, to rip the Flawless, I got killed by the fucking Shrieker that I forgot was there. Alright, let's go. Off to a good start.
Oh, you got plenty of time to get there.
This one.
Yeah. He went back and forth. I did see a video of his that he used the sword. Oh, this one. Oh, God. Oh, you made it.
Oh.
Hey, you did it! So just combining the two.
Yeah,
Seems
no,
to work.
Sword is crutch for the Sparrow part. If you need big burst, yeah, Asa, what you were saying earlier, Sparrow's more consistent speed, Sword is super burst speed. Just go Sword into Sparrow.
Yep.
Like, if
Just
you
try
need-
not to
if
let
you
your
need-
Sparrow
If you need
blow
to make
up.
a quick turn, Sword. Or like a tight angle.
Now this is relaxed part, except for the part where they fuck you up.
Or the
getting hurt.
booster just fucking doesn't launch you correctly.
This is why I'm staying on Dom lane.
Oh, I just realized I have to do that on fucking Hunter. Alright, yeah, I might just wait on the solo flawless. I might go do it on my Titan. I feel like on my Titan I might be able to get...
He did it with Hunter as well. He does it with all of them. But, Alright, I'm getting my ass beaten Monster Hunter. I forgot how the flow of the fight goes. I feel like I need to be like all damage all the time, and sometimes I need to be like more on the defensive, especially when he gets pissed off.
Try that. I'm doing a risky one for this one.
Oh yeah, right, I totally forgot they just got rid of tokens, so now I just have tokens. Right.
Yeah, just keep those in your vault, to be honest.
They're collectibles. Who the fuck's this guy Grenzo? I've never seen this dude.
Oh, that's
Now he's
my buddy from work.
Okay.
Jeff
I'd
Miller.
never seen him before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't found out he played Destiny, and he's like, oh, okay. He never did any in-game TV content, so I've just been taking him to like some dungeons. I've done VOG with him once.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh, cool.
I know a lot of people haven't done in-game content. Doggy, thank you.
And now we got him the Warden title because we thought it would be funny.
Did you get him a Warden title?
Yeah, well, he was almost done because he played Season of Hunt, then stopped playing. And his Steam name is Grenzo Dungeon Warden, so now he's Dungeon Warden.
That's funny.
Above. Can I climb this? Oh. Cheating.
I love how my dog is just holding a knife in his mouth. Big swing, boom. That's so satisfying to pull off.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you were
Hey,
wondering
Adam.
what, Butters, you were trying to figure out what music this was for this encounter? It's not Reach. It's Skull Loss.
Is it?
Yep. Skull Loss's Revenge.
Oh.
Not the actual boss fight music, the House of Wolves mission.
So hey Adam, next time we go into trials and we're doing any like funny haha shit, I will still say that we should definitely use sweaty confetti on our weapons.
Love
We'll lose the mods, but it'll be really funny because we'll kill somebody. Just like, yay!
That'd be awesome.
next week.
Really funny. Be kind of unfortunate though, because like, I'm gonna imagine you and your buddies like, whatchamacallit, are playing fucking trials and like, you know, you're not normally PvP players. But you think you'd reach out this time, they just get shit on by a fucking sweat 3 stack who isn't even using like actual fucking mods. They're using some stupid fucking grunt birthday party ass shit. That hurt my pride a little bit, I won't lie.
Boom. That was perfect.
Separately, Adam, I will ask, for, whatchamacallit, for sword skating on fucking, whatchamacallit, on Titan, there's no, like, other mystical tech, it is kind of just
You just go straight into a Titan
M1
skate.
jump.
You go straight
Okay, yeah,
into a
'cause
normal
I was-
Titan skate. It's great.
I was trying to, whatchamacallit, explain it to Chris on how to do it.
Yeah, no, nothing special. Like Warlock or a Hunter.
And does he want to use catapult, or does he want to use, whatchamacallit, strafe?
Catapult is the best jump in the game, but it's a very short jump. Strafe, you don't get any height. You'll only lose height with strafe. So keep that in mind.
And I'd automatically assume that he wants, if he's doing it, he wants to use line rampants.
Yeah, line rampants if you want the most speed. As well as you can then transition into a Titan fly. Line rampants.
Whereas if you time it well with line rampants, you can really keep a fucking sword flying going.
Oh yeah.
Big time. You can probably get a shitload of speed. Fucking, oh my god, no, Bryn's fucking brother was trying to fucking, like, flex. He was just like, oh yeah, you know, I made a Titan. Oh yeah, from the ogre encounter in Last Wish, can you fly back from the bridge? I'm like, yeah. Easily.
Doing all three.
And he was like, oh yeah, well, I'm super fast. I'm like, yeah, I can kill myself on impact from the fucking door.
Yep.
He's like, yep, I can too. And I'm like, no the fuck you can't, because you don't know how. Lamau. That fucking kid was stupid as fuck.
Only done it to get the chest, 'cause you're bad at the game.
Lamau. I remember he was talking about like some fucking, I think you were there, and he was just like, oh yeah, my team's always bad. And he was like saying like a super fucking easy encounter. Deepstone.
Yeah, deep stone. That
were
was
they
a
just-
joke.
They
After
just
day one.
couldn't fucking. Yeah, I was gonna say
Damn
day
it.
one. Day one, anything but a fucking joke. That was a fuck me. That was a bitch.
We barely had the damage for 10x.
Yeah, we killed him in Last Stand, didn't we? Because we didn't make the initial damage check to activate it, so we just had to fucking
killed him in
burn him.
rage.
Yeah, we just had to fucking
Good.
burn him.
We couldn't get to the 15% health. All right, time for me to start panicking. Fuck this.
Oh,
a lot of
boss
time
damage.
wasted.
I know in a very, like, obvious statement, are you gonna use Witherhoard during the fight?
Yes.
Yeah.
I am.
Be
tagging the
mindful of
boss.
where the ads spawn, because, especially, like, if you go over on the other side of where you are...
They spawn right here. They spawn right here.
Don't touch the water.
Yeah, I know that. And where was their spawn over here?
Turn around.
Oh.
Hang on. They jump out of that, they land right where you're standing.
Is there one over here as well? No?
I think
No.
so.
They don't spawn there.
Okay.
Just 3 spots.
But yeah, so I will say, like, on the side that I normally take over, like, on the third side, on the right, when the dregs come out, like, one by one for the most part, so if you see one and you're over there, you can kind of just tag that spot and they'll all just kind of fucking die. The first time we did it on Master, I just put sunspots down and they kind of just killed themselves. I realize the fucking Shank and the Dreg are probably going to be the biggest problems in this part. And that fucking
You out of the way
dickhead.
first.
Whoa, 2 special weapons? Alright. Interesting strat. Devour putting in work?
It's so good. The fact of the matter is you don't have to. You can take your sweet ass time on boss fights. And I did with the fucking prophecy boss.
Gotta be kidding me. Being scammed. I'm being scammed.
Okay, I'm actually gonna play some Halo. I wanna play the campaign. I was gonna wait for co-op, but I've heard really good things with the campaign. And to be fair, I kind of want to see how they recover from the clusterfuck that was 5.
Yo.
The story from a Halo fan is good. It's just it could have gone without an open world.
See, that's the thing I was saying, because fucking Aaron says he likes the open world. I've heard a lot of good things about the open world. But at the same time, open world Halo, that sounds cursed as fuck.
Yeah, it's just it doesn't add anything.
Last thing we had close to that was what? ODST?
Yeah,
Pretty
but
much.
ODST even then was
That's a
sectioned
side
off.
game. Yeah.
And most, like, I think there's only like 2 actual missions where you're playing as Rookie.
Yeah.
And one of them is
it's,
the fucking last one.
I've enjoyed the campaign so far. I played a lot of it last night.
As any true Halo fan, you know, would say, I do really want to enjoy this campaign. I want Halo to be good, but I'm gonna be fucking honest, I don't like the MP, and that's what scares me.
You don't like the multiplayer?
No.
I really enjoy the multiplayer.
I
General
just,
consensus is everyone likes the multiplayer gameplay, but doesn't like the store and all that.
I don't like the store, but, for me, my big thing is, I think I talked about this, but, where my problem lies is within the weapon balance, because I felt like the weapons didn't, like, a lot of the power weapons didn't really feel like power weapons. They felt like, sure, they felt like good weapons, but they didn't feel like a power weapon, which was kind of its own thing. And my belief on this was only reinforced when Fiesta came around, and I had most of the power weapons could barely get any kills, got the sidekick, and then just started fucking up the other team like it was nothing.
I had plenty of time. I put easy enough time getting plenty of kills with power weapons, but I get what you mean though.
I don't know. I feel like I understand where they don't want the power weapons to be like the be-all, end-all kind of thing, but I just feel like the AR right now can test most of the power weapons. Sure, the power weapon's gonna win, but it's not by much.
Yep.
I don't know. When I say like contesting, I'm excluding weapons that have the capability to one-shot, i.e., sniper, skewer, rocket launcher, etc. But I don't
love
know.
using skewer.
I think the skewer's fun, but as a controller player, it's really jarring to have weapons have aim assist and then just completely losing that with the skewer.
Yeah. That's another thing I'm using, mouse and keyboard. And I've really enjoyed it. The biggest issue I've had was the lag that I was dealing with. Like consistently, like I'd go to Destiny, have absolutely no lag, and then I'd go to Halo and be absolutely bouncing off the walls.
See, I have my biggest issue with Halo Infinite is kind of a personal one. Every time I get into a game and there's a good fucking player that's kicking my ass, he's always wearing yellow. I don't know what it is. Every single one of them has been fucking yellow.
Funny.
So I just enter a lobby, I see someone in the enemy team that's colored yellow, and I'm like, uh oh, here we go again. I don't know. I was just finding, like, weirdly enough for me, as well, like, playlists. Like, alright, yeah, there's a lack of playlists, 100%. We all agree on that. But, where I was playing quick play, and I was just like, fuck, I don't really like quick play. It doesn't really feel fun. Hopped in ranked, time of my life.
I did enjoy ranked. I enjoyed ranked a lot. I'm not ranked yet, but I don't have a rank yet, but I enjoyed it a lot.
I was playing, I hit Plat 5, got ranked up to Plat 6, had 2 bad games and de-ranked again.
Holy shit, those fucking...
Oh shit! Chiefs fighting Atriox? What the fuck?
Well... Getting his ass beat by Atriox, but yeah.
John Halo? Lose to Monkey? Craig Big Brother?
Yep. He got his ass beat.
Look, bro, I'm just fucking hoping this campaign I'm gonna hit the end and then they're just gonna be like, oh, see, my name's Master Chief. Turns out I'm not the last Spartan. There's a Spartan behind this door who is. A door opens and fucking Jerome walks out, bro. Jerome is my fucking man.
Spartan Lock's still alive. So is the blue team. As far as we know.
I mean, what the fuck's Locke gonna do? Leave Chief for dead?
I don't know. He's with Lasky from what I've heard so far in the campaign. It's in like audio logs. Lasky's saying that he has like he's doing shit with a lot.
Long fucking fight. Holy.
He did like 1/10 of his health.
That's like an 8. Fuck. Just use the scorch and kill the shanks the most consistent way.
Why does the pilot look different? He looks like a completely different haircut now.
Wait
this is before the fall thing, never mind.
Yep. Just most of the beginning part is just wait a minute. Because I thought the same thing was like, oh, he's got a fucking military haircut.
Yeah, it was like new shit, and then I'm like, oh wait, no, this is old shit. It falls over, the message plays, and he's like, ah! What the hell is outside?
It's Halo outside. Hey, it's Mr. Halo, the guy himself.
Can I just say, to an extent, I'm kind of glad that I just watched Atriox beat Chief's ass. Like, look, I'm always Team Master Chief, alright? When those Halo 5 trailers that were completely fucking misleading came out, I wanted to watch Chief rip fucking Locke's head off of his fucking shoulders, alright? But, like, I'm kind of glad I watched Chief finally lose a fight. You know?
Yeah. It
Master
like
Chief
ruined his ego. It did not that he had an ego, but like sometimes through audio logs you'll hear Chief just not happy that he lost fight.
I could have
It's
kicked
funny.
that monkey's ass. I just want to hear Master Chief swear, okay? That's all I want. I just want to hear something happen and Chief just go, fuck. That would make my year. You're gonna pay Steve Downs?
I'm sure people have paid that voice actor to swear. However, Battle Rifle's still slapping, so I'm loving it.
This trailer's still hitting me as hard as it did the first time I fucking saw it, bro. Because I'm gonna admit, my dumb ass didn't realize it was Halo. He wiped the window. I saw Chief, bro. I teared up. It was a moment.
Big monkey boy, leave me alone.
Weird minor detail they did in the trailer and the gameplay now that I'm very glad. When Chief is suspended and they drop him, that whole pelican fucking shakes. Because this game acknowledges Chief weighs 2 tons!
There's a cutscene where he kneels next to the pilot, and when he kneels, his knee hits the ground, he goes. I was like, damn. They are like half a ton, so it makes sense.
Half a ton's an understand. If I'm correct, I'm pretty sure Mjolnir Mark 7 is 1 ton.
It depends.
Because of Spartan muscle.
Mark 7. Oh, Mark 7, maybe. It's around there, but like, dude, you like there's a part where this is not spoiling anything, but there's a part where the pilot freaks out, which happens the whole time, and Chief comes to like comfort him, and he kneels, and his knee hits the ground, and go, and I'm like, oh fuck. It was a very
good way to
graceful
calm
delay.
somebody.
You know, it's in the trailer
Just-
too, where they drop him, and he goes.
Yeah, everything, you can watch everything in the pelican like jump
Yeah.
up 2 inches.
Yeah. It is cool. Cause in gameplay, when you hit the ground, you just kind of go boom, and just like a person hitting the ground. But in cutscenes, whenever he like kneels or falls or anything like that, it looks like it just looks like a fucking ton hit the ground. Wham!
I kind of wish the tutorial was gonna be so like fucked up. We're just gonna be like, see if there's a problem with the surface in your head, try moving it. I was hoping it was just gonna say, press B, and I just fucking punch him.
I will say the campaign is doing a really good job of showing like the amount of strength that Chief actually has, and like the amount of weight, like what kind of an absolute unit Chief and his armor is.
I still like the Chiefs. Like, I love the man of few words that he is at sometimes. Whoa, you're not gonna go out there you're gonna fight them all by yourself. I need a weapon. What the fuck do you mean you need a weapon?
There's a part where the weapon goes, Cortana weapon, goes,
Yep.
So let me get this straight. You can make the jokes? Correct. And that's all he says.
Man, fuck. Chief has so little writing, and I love it.
Well, that's the
Man.
thing. Cortana's usually talking for him, and so Cortana's not, so he has to talk more. And it's just more of one-worded. Do you like? There's a scorpion. Maybe you'll like that kind of thing. Oh, I like it. That's how, like all he said.
I think too. I think like in a darker aspect, it does key into the lore because like obviously Chief's a fucking like child soldier. Like homie is like has mental trauma out the ass. He's been doing nothing but fighting for like 40 fucking years.
Well, I mean, they talk about it too. They go into depth about Chief as a child, not child, but like upbringing stuff. Because the pilot asks him, "Well, do you have any family or anything?" No. Do you? I'm sorry to hear that. Then why do you keep doing it? It's all I've known. And that's like all he says. And it's just like that is his life, and he just keeps on moving and chugging until he can no longer go.
That's better. That's better damage. So much better damage.
Kind of for
I'm not running out of ammo.
Weighs,
Holy.
like, for someone who weighs a ton and a half, Chief navigates space pretty good.
Yeah, I know.
For a rock, he flew pretty good.
Yeah. I didn't realize that Sergeant Johnson was a part of the Spartan 1 trials.
Yeah.
That makes
That's why
sense.
he,
That makes everything make sense now.
That's also why in all the Flood missions, the Flood couldn't corrupt him because the Flood don't see Spartans as fit hosts usually. And where Johnson has the Spartan 1 shit, the
Some
Flood just doesn't fuck with him.
Right. Yeah, it just a lot of shit makes sense. They will go for Spartans though. There's like a whole contingency if a Spartan gets detected. I think it's like all Spartans in the area on their visors they get the word corruptor, and then that means they have to lock down the area and hold it where they're at or leave, because then any UNSC ships in the area are then allowed to nuke the area. If one Spartan gets corrupted by the Flood, they nuke the whole area. Use MAC cannons, everything. It hasn't happened yet. At least nothing that we've heard of.
In lore hasn't happened.
No.
I know the example in Halo 4, the infection mode, because it's all of them are UNSC training protocols on the rig. Infection is for like a situation where, you know, oh yeah, this is like what happens if a Spartan happens. But obviously, I was gonna say the canon of that is questionable because you know you can one-tap them.
Right. Right, and if it was in campaign, I'd imagine if it would be a bit different. But
also, separate weird thing I kind of noticed almost immediately, and I think you could call it a gameplay thing, but I think at the same time it's a cool lore thing, if you want to consider it that. In Chief's hands, all of these guns are a lot more accurate.
yeah. I don't know if that's a lore thing or if that's just a gameplay thing, but yeah. Everything just works.
That'd be
Probably
both, but more
both.
accurate in his hands. It's a gameplay thing. Probably because he's been in service for how long?
Like 30-ish years, I think. He's about 30 or 40.
And then take away some time from cryo sleep.
Yep. I mean, he's been in service during that car sleep, but he's been in multiple campaigns
Yeah.
outside of the games.
Because Chief's been fighting since Reach, essentially.
Right.
Because that motherfucker, like... Because if I'm correct, there is records of Chief fighting on Reach.
Yeah.
Then they're running for, like, a couple days while he's in cryosleep. They pull him out. He fights in Halo 1, finishes Halo 1, hits the award ceremony, and has to start fighting again. And then he fights until the end of Halo 3. And then he's in sleep for 5, 6 years? Or some shit?
I think it was 4, but about that. Yeah. And
then immediately he's just having to go blow up a fucking Forerunner planet.
Right.
And then afterwards he goes fucking AWOL because he's like, oh, go down! Fucking...
Yeah.
You know.
He's been like non-stop. Yeah.
He killed everyone. He was looking for something. I know. We met.
Yes.
What the fuck? Bitch! They threw a fusion coil at me! That's supposed to be the funny John Halo thing!
Every time they throw fusion coils at me, I just grapple it back, and I'm like, fucking, what are you gonna do now? Grab it out
Oh,
of
we're
the air.
playing catch, huh?
Think you can stick it?
Yeah, actually. No. Cool.
I would join, but
Does it want me to grapple?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get it. No, I got to. Oh, fuck. I was trying. It was like, oh yeah, it wants me to use the grapple shot here. I'm gonna not use the grapple shot out of spite. Didn't work. I'm admit, I'm still not used to shooting at brutes.
Not either. I try to use battle rifle as much as I can. You shoot their helmet off and you shoot them in the head again and you
Yeah,
die.
Butters, I'm doing
Oh,
a lot
no,
more
I just mean-
I'm doing a lot more damage. I'm only on my 3rd damage phase now, and he has a quarter.
That much health.
Yeah.
I just
that
mean,
first
like,
damage phase is bad. Yeah, you just once you finish it, once you finish up the things in the middle, just dip off to the left and just linear fusion rifle the whole time.
But what I meant though, Butters, wasn't like. I haven't fought brutes for 2 fucking games, excluding Halo Wars 2. So like, it's a little weird seeing him again.
Halo 5?
No, they weren't in Halo 5.
Yeah, Ace, a double special works well.
Really?
Yeah, haven't run
Oh,
out of
yeah,
ammo
it
on
dro-
anything.
You never run out of ammo, and with the mods and shit, and then just having to double special, you get a sea of heavy bricks. So
Yeah,
you can
no,
use your heavy weapon like almost like a primary weapon.
No, I'm just using Witherhorde. That's my weapon.
Well, I use that too, but whenever I get low on Witherhorde and my fusion rifle, I'll switch to my linear because I have a sea of heavy bricks everywhere.
True. That middle section is just heavy ammo.
Yep.
What's up, mother bitch? Yeah.
And we have to do 3, like... You have to get at 60, I'm grabbing every time. It's giving me the damage phase.
What the fuck?
You know, I still almost feel bad for the Covenant in some aspects. Well, or the Banished in this case. Because when it comes down to it, it's like, you're just kind of serving your country's army, and then, 1.5 tons of human hatred just fucking comes barreling down the hallway. Kills your entire fucking crew. Damn bitch, I wouldn't fight RoboCop either.
Halo's music is just so good. That was cool. I'm not gonna tell you what happened because that's a major spoiler, but that was cool. That was a neato moment. Oh my god, these fucking brutes. Oh, I have a gravity hammer. What am I doing?
Wait, so Atriox is fucking dead?
Yeah, he died.
My god, I fucking hated that guy in Wars 2, bro. That motherfucker was OP.
Is that what he's from, Halo Wars?
Yeah.
I knew he was from something. He didn't seem like a... It didn't sound like he was a new character.
Yeah, he's already... Because of Halo Wars, he's already got a Spartan kill count.
Yeah.
I don't want Jerome to be dead. I just really hope Jerome's not dead.
No idea.
Oh, I remember this. I've seen this. I still love that! New plan. This requires a hack. And you can do that? No. Boom!
No, and then breaks it.
Let's go! Easy soul flawless.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I just got it.
Nice.
Woo!
I gotta... Once I get the Sparrow, although I probably could get it without Sparrow, I mainly need the sword. That'd really help.
Yeah, definitely get sword for Sparrow section.